Called a mark. On set, it can be as small as a piece of tape. Here at the show, we use a black circle. We're going to demonstrate the use of the mark. I'm going to place it right over there and tell them to get on your mark. And stay. Basic behaviors the dogs need to know. Sweep. Sweep. Good. Get your tail. Get your tail. Back. Mark. Sit. Stay. Lie down. Stay. Rock. No. Down. Lie down. Down. Roll. On your feet. On your mark. All right. Very good, Baxter. Next, we're demonstrating something called a go with. And that simply means I need Baxter to walk alongside me without a leash. We use this, of course, when we're on set. We can't be on the set with an actor and actress with. And we simply tell them with. 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 Very nice, Baxter. Good boy. Thank you. One more use of the mark. I know I messed you up a little bit there, huh? Usually don't go with me all the way. I'm going to place the mark over here. Show him where it is. Good. All right. Take him out of the scene and send him to the mark. Clear. Keep moving. Get on your mark. Go, Mark. Back. Get on your mark. Back. Back. Mark. Go back. Back. Good. Get on your mark. Stay. There we go. We also have to be able to work our dogs in any direction. So how we do that is we take some of their favorite treats, place them anywhere on the set, including on an actor and actress. Tell him to watch it and he'll respond to only my verbal commands. On your mark. Stay. No. Stay. Watch. Sit. Stay. Lie down. Stay. No. Lie down. Down. Stay. Side. Stay. No. Now you're just fooling around. Get up. It's also his favorite treats. Stay. Lie down. Stay. Okay, so I'm going to step in front of him. Now he's taking advantage of the situation. Back up. Good. Back. Mark. Stay. Lie down. Down. Stay. Side. Side.
Jak gdzie?
On your mark. 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 Watch. Sit. Watch. Watch.
Yeah!
Anything you can think of, such as a hat, t-shirt, pants, shoes, shorts, socks, anything. What I need you to do is just stay in your seat, lean over, whisper snacks, 2 items of clothing. He's gonna race backstage and bring them back out for us one at a time. Okay, so stay in your seat, whisper. Listen back there. Folks, this is not a trick. Snacks is taking his direction from our fine young actress, digging through this pile and bringing out the first item. Very good. A hat. Did you ask for a hat? Yes or no? Folks, we got the first one.
Yay!
Great job. Here's a little skinny snack for you again. Go on back there. So this should be a 100% show. Natalie, I'm not too sure what you asked for. Don't worry, he is digging through the pile again. Thank you. Excellent job, though. Go ahead and stand up for me. Give a big wave to your Hollywood fans out there. A big wave. Take it out, Natalie. Very good. We're going to try one more thing. Watch this. Sit. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's get another person up here. Volunteer to the cheering sections. This side of the audience, folks, are going to be cheering on Maddie. Maddie's one of our brand new animal stars, so we're going to show her some encouragement. After I say action, I want this side to put your hands together and make as much noise as possible. Let's give it a shot. Lights, camera, action! TV show called WandaVision. You know what to do. Lights, camera, action! Now each dog needs to jump over our human hurdle, maneuver their way through the poles, run through the chute, jump back over our raptor, and finish off by ringing the bell. We can only audition one dog at a time. It looks like it's Miss Maddie up first. Folks, make some noise. Lights, camera, action!
Seconds.
Dapper's up next. He's on fire.
Cheer for Dapper, right?
Lights, camera, action. Sorry. Live animal show. Hey. Whoa, what happened? Wait a second. It's a burrito with legs. I'm going in circles. Hold on a second. You guys okay? What are you doing out here, bagel? Ham. That's kind of cool. Chicken finger. Oh, there we go.
Different animals. Chicken.
They changed it from chicken sandwich on the menu to vegetarian. And did you see the pig? It has a ham sandwich and the pig changed it to chicken sandwich because pigs are ham. They keep changing the menu so it's not good.
It's a puppy.
Oh, did you see that? I am so sorry about this, folks. Please remain calm, remain seated. I promise everything is under control. I promise you, we're trained professionals. We just need to figure things out. What?
Oh no!
You guys come here. That's a stuffed animal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast.
And it's available.
As you make your way toward the entrance, remember to use the stairs. Please don't climb over the benches for your own safety. Universal Studios and the American Humane Association would
Ah! It's Buffy and France. See, I remember the names.
It's Groove!
Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. The minion. What's his name? Otto. Okay.
Huh?
Are you recording?
Yeah. Alright, let's take some photos. Perfect. Can you take a photo for us? Absolutely.
It's so iconic. My task was to take on this great theme and do something new. We want to utilize the classic melody that we all know and bring it into the 21st century, but still really be respectful of what Jerry Goldsmith did. Okay, let's roll it. I wanted to be a celebration of all of the great movies Universal has done over the years. Connecting the past with the present, the main line that we've always heard in the horns, that's still there, but you have the movement and the music underneath it. I had a few sneak peeks at the visuals that were being worked on. The glow coming in and the letters spinning around and seeing the cityscape. That was a huge influence for me. To add choir, also kind of a sparkly, shimmery type of thing throughout the piece that I've done with violin. And it gives it kind of a magic feel. And at the end of the piece, I have a whole drum kit.
The thing that I think people really latch onto is the bass drum net.
I use drums from around the world, like djembes and African drums. And I thought that was kind of a nice way to bring that idea of Universal Pictures being global. It's pretty incredible that every time I'm asked to see a film by Universal, I'll hear the logo music that I conducted. It cues you in to say, okay, put away the phone, stop eating your popcorn for a split second, and pay attention. It's a huge honor.
Hello everyone, I am Susan and today you'll get a behind the scenes look at how we make movie magic. As you probably know, the word movie is a nickname for moving pictures. And in the early days of filmmaking, it must have truly seemed like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettigrew Brothers Manufacturing Company produced magic lanterns, like this one, which were widely used by traveling showmen, projecting images onto white backdrops. Imagine for a moment what that must have been like. You're sitting in a dark tent, suddenly the white backdrop is revealed and a single image appears. Then, when seen in the right order, in the right light, and at the right speed, those images seem to come to life to create a magical new world. has been making movies on this location for over 100 years. In that time, we've turned out some of the most memorable film moments in Hollywood history. And now, please welcome my co-host, Eric.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Susan.
Nice outfit.
Thank you. From the very beginning, the basic concept of the filmmaking process has always remained the same: to make you, the audience, believe that everything that you see is real.
Today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super fast computers, but they still rely in the category of effects so distinctive they're known as special.
And the earliest form of special effects are called practical effects, which are effects that are shot on set in front of a camera. And our first example of practical effects is models. Universal's 1932 film The Mummy made use of miniature effects, including scale models, like that one from its opening. And you can tell that's a model because if you look closely, the real pyramids do not say The Mummy. Universal relaunched The Mummy, and believe it or not, that Sphinx that you see there is this Sphinx model that you see here. This is the actual model that was used in the making of that film. And the attention to details, incredible. Hieroglyphics, scaffolding. I think Susan would agree that models are still a great way to hold the camera.
Oh, absolutely. Another filmmaking tool that also fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look at the side screens. In this literal bird's eye view of the town, only the fire and the parking lot were real. Everything else was hand-painted on glass to create a map and then dropped in front of the camera. And then the footage of the birds was incorporated to complete the effect.
All very cool stuff. So we've shown you two examples of practical effects, models and the glass mat.
And there's also a category of practical effects that involves performers and not just props. Practical stunts!
Did someone say stunts?
Please welcome our special effects show stunt department!
Yeah!
Oh, Susan, I like that.
Oh yeah.
Julian came flying over there. Carlos was upside down. How come you and I didn't get a fancy entrance like that?
Because we're wearing nice clothes. You may not know their faces, but you have seen their work in countless television and movie projects, sometimes as stunt doubles for some of your favorite stars. Let me introduce them. We have Julia Elizabeth J. Huerto and our stunt coordinator, Carlos Reyes. Welcome to the stage. Carlos, is it safe to say that stunt performers almost always double for actors when there's a fight scene?
Yes, that's true, because we found out actors don't like getting punched in the face.
Punched in the face.
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Oh, is he okay?
I don't know, you okay?
Okay, you can get set up. When staging a fight, the art of illusion is very important. All the moves have to be realistic enough to fool the camera, but without getting anybody injured. So the performers have to make it look believable. Now let me set our scene. Exterior, dark alley, dead of night. A couple of nefarious characters are about to mess with the wrong woman. Ready, and action!
Where you going?
was that it sounds?
Foley! You've probably heard the term Foley before. It's the process of adding sounds to films after they've been shot. But do you know its origins? Jack Foley, he wore many hats. He was a writer, producer, director, he was even a stunt double. But it's when he began producing sound effects for Universal Studios in the early 1920s that he truly began to make a name for himself. For over 30 years, he and his team worked here on the lot at Soundstage 10. If they couldn't recreate sound on their stage, they would go out and get it live. In fact, they invented a technique called direct-to-picture, in which they would add sound effects to finished films all in one take. Everything that they did had to be completely in sync with the action on the screen, because even one mistake meant they had to start all over again. And to help us imagine what that must have been like, please welcome our first volunteer!
California and
Yeah! Thanks so much for helping us out, guys. They are going to demonstrate how these ordinary items can be repurposed to sound like something completely different than what you guys might think. For example, this water bottle could be used to articulate the sound of bones breaking. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? And kids can try that at home because parents love it when children pretend to break their bones.
No.
Take a look at your side screens. We're going to show you a split screen. On one side, we see the hit comedy Identity Thief with Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. On the other side, we see Universal's Foley artists hard at work. Now I have a plan. Oh yeah, that looks easy, right? We'll find out next clip that they're going to Foley, but first, let's talk about the tools that we have up here on the stage. For Monique, she's got a crash box. It's a wooden box filled with metal objects to sound like crashes. For Kamaya, she's got two sneakers, and those will sound like running. Over here for Amber, she's got two newspaper and a cutting board. These will sound like bodies are hitting the ground. For Sky, we got two boxing gloves, and those will sound like punching with throat and slaps on the face. For Isis, we got a cowbell. This will be used for the moment where the panini maker hits Melissa McCarthy in the back of the shoulder, and then this is where we get crazy. Really use your imaginations here, because these handcuffs are going to sound like handcuffs. Alright, give that to you. You guys ready to do this? You'll be watching this big old monitor right down here. Alright? If you guys are ready up for the booth, let's roll sound, speed, and action. In there. I love Sky on the boxing gloves. It looked like she was dancing at a wedding. Guys, stand along this line right here. Now we're going to reintroduce all the elements of filmmaking. We're going to bring back the dialogue, music, and we're going to add their newly recorded sound effects, and we'll hear how they did. Take a look and listen. Get over here and give me your wrist. Okay. Now I have a plan. Now for the big finish! Ow! Man, get ready!
Thank you so much. While Universal has made great films in every genre, the studio really made a mark over the years creating some of the industry's most terrifying thriller and horror films. Let's take a peek. Right?
Yes.
Created our horror family. Some of the classic Universal monsters. We have the cats of Dracula, Chucky and his bride, Michael Myers, even from the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and Mother Bates. The perfect setting for our next demonstration.
That's right, it's all with Hollywood. Everyone say hi, Toy. Hi, Toy.
Toy was picked for her very impressive scream. So, Toy, let's say that you were face to face with Norman Bates. Let's all hear how you would scream!
Yeah! Happiest death ever.
No.
As we saw in that fight earlier, stunt performers have to have a very high pain threshold. So my question is, do you?
Well, do you?
Because this next demonstration involves movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in the original Psycho?
Shout it out!
Cat's out.
Oh, I hear here. Who said chocolate syrup? That's you. That's right, it's chocolate syrup. You win knowledge. That's like chocolate syrup. The second was black and white film, so it didn't matter what color the blood was back then. But nowadays, movie blood has to be much more realistic.
Thank you for giving us a hand.
Literally! Now, at this point in the show, I need to remind the kids, please do not try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house.
No. No.
All right, Toy, put your right hand out on the table. Just relax. Yeah, almost like a right to that vein. Hold it still. Ready? Hands!
Whoa, Tracy, what are you doing? I don't really couldn't use a machete on Toy.
Toy, I'm totally kidding, okay? All a joke, not gonna use a machete. I have a sharper knife.
Okay.
Yay!
It's your birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Toy.
Happy birthday, Toy.
You know, I wish I could say, but I got something blood in my pants here. I'll tell you what, why don't I give you the phone? I'll be right back, all right?
You're gonna love your next outfit.
Okay.
Toy, you can come with me right here. I promised you a photo as our thank you, right? For putting you through all that. So I've got your camera set up. Let me pose you with our classic Universal monsters. Your spotlight is right down here. You can stand in.
Okay.
And on 3, let's hear that awesome scream one more time, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3!
Guys, it's a problem.
And there's your real scream, Toy! Are you okay? Come with me. Michael Myers, you go home. That was amazing. I wish we could see that again. I think we can. Take a look! Oh, that with the face right there. That was awesome! Give it up for Toy one more time, everybody. So far, we have shown you practical effects. Now, we're going to switch to visual effects, which are done in a computer, specifically motion capture. So to help me demonstrate motion capture, or mocap, welcome back my co-host, Eric!
Why does he look like the Wild Kratts?
This outfit is tight! Seriously, it's tight.
We can tell. Let's activate our perimeter sensors, please. The dots on his suit reflect light to our sensors, which then goes into our computer and captures all of their locations. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see the capture on our screens. Now the computer connects the dots on his suit and creates the digital skeleton that you see. You can do a T-pose. Perfect. We always start with this T-pose to mark the beginning of each take. That way it is easier for us to, Eric?
Saw that?
Yeah.
Gross.
Take your left hand, touch the tip of your nose. And now your right hand. And let's do both arms one more time. We start with some simple movements so that we can calibrate our system. And you can relax your arms. Next, we do full body movements. Start with jumping jacks. Great. In a little bit, you can just jog in place.
Sounds good.
So digital animators will start with this skeleton. Then they can change the aspect ratio. Add a wire frame on top. Finally, they can add skins. Using this technology, we can turn Eric and his movements into anything that we want. So Eric, we can turn you into a cuddly, friendly teddy bear.
Teddy bear, adorable. Oh.
Well, you're not just any teddy bear. You are the star of Universal's Ted.
Oh, sweet.
You're waiting outside a nightclub.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that kid from Susan down for you. How about a little bit of that?
Okay.
How about a little something for the ladies?
Woo, Eric, you have channeled the inner Ted. Ted, what do you think of the show so far?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind the scenes thing you wouldn't know.
Fun Buddy said.
Thunder Buddies for life.
Aw, Aw, you made the Thunder Buddy. Give it up for Ted and Eric.
Good job.
Good idea. Fun fact, Seth MacFarlane had a modified mocap suit made by Phil Tippett Studios so that he could act and direct at the same time. Let's take a look at the genius behind Ted.
We were able to do Ted in a completely lifelike way and to use technology in a way that it really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
As far as technology has come with CGI and visual effects, some things just look better when they're real, like fire. Let's take a look at fire stunts in some Universal films. One of the most exciting and dangerous aspects of filmmaking is undoubtedly a fire stunt. And we're gonna bring back out our top-notch stunt department to show you how they execute a live fire burn. Julia in the center is the performer we will be setting on fire. Carlos and Jay acting as our safeties. If you look at Julia's face, you may
My
wonder,
throat's very
is
sore.
she so nervous that she is sweating profusely? No, that is protective fire gel she's got on all of her exposed skin areas. You may know what it's like if you miss a spot with sunscreen. Imagine if you missed a spot while on fire. Before we fuel, we check our extinguishers in case of an early ignition.
Susan, ready to fuel? Jay, you ready? Julia, you ready? Fueling.
At the completion of the shot, Julia will make her way to this fire blanket where she will be extinguished. At that point, we are looking for a thumbs up that she is okay. If Julia gives us a thumbs down, that is an alert to get our medical team involved. Now it's at this point that I do need to stress, these are trained professionals, and they are using very special equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Julia is going to burn for 8 to 10 seconds. It may look like Julia is just wearing jeans and a shirt. She actually has several layers on underneath to keep her safe from the flames. Each of those layers buys her just a little bit more time. I'll leave it to our booth to set the lights in the house for the shot and our clock to 0. Everyone, please remain in your seats for the duration of the stunt. All right, we're setting up for the shot whenever you're ready, Carlos.
Jay, you ready? Ready. Julia, you ready? Ready. Stunt's ready?
Ready in action.
Light it. Feel it. You're out.
Well, if you're not sure if that was real fire, if you're seated a little farther away, ask the folks right down here. Could we tell that was real?
Hey,
Yes.
Susan, I'm ready for the fire.
Eric, we just did the live burn.
What's that?
You want to burn?
We're doing this, Susan! Back up! It's a hot fire! Safety first! Back up, Chris! Back up! Oh, it's so hot! It's so hot, Susan!
Is it?
Really?
No!
It's a horrible idea. Move me out, Susan! Move me out! Susan! I need you, Susan! Move me out! Susan!
You know those are red lights. even will fire. Red light. You're okay. I know you're okay the whole entire time.
You went for so many seconds.
I'm so scared.
You were. We couldn't tell.
I'm really down.
Get your breath.
I'm okay. And I know these guys are fully family. They're amazing. Give them a round of applause.
The amazing
Why do you
Freedom
paper
Toy.
fire?
Amazing.
Our special effects show stunt department, from all of us here at the special effects show, we will see you in the movies. Eric will, I will. And we hope you have the best day ever. Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yes.
All right.
That's right. This would not have been happening. I would be on the 5, on the way to the 126, all the way down. I would be there probably in like 45 minutes. That's right. Well, let's get you a picture since you're just standing there.
I'm just waiting for these doors to open. Open. Is that where we go? I think so.
Yes, it's because we did just here.
We don't have wands, but we have a mascot. Bring up our mascot. And
Choose someone from the audience, which you, if the room stays like this, you go really good chances of getting chosen.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is it?
woo! We don't have any wands, but we have a mascot for Gryffindor.
Is that your familiar?
That's like an animal creature that like is with you, yeah, with you from magic. Is that your familiar, Aubrey?
Well,
I have another one over here. Are you collecting familiars?
She has lots of familiars.
Usually it's just one per witch or wizard. But I guess you're an exceptional witch.
Yeah.
yes.
We're lucky that we're doing
But this is the mascot of your Gryffindor house.
I'm so sorry?
This is the mascot of your Gryffindor house.
Oh, my house?
The Gryffindor house.
Oh, I see the mascot of the Gryffindor house. Yes. Of course. Hello. Is it talk?
Yes. In Rarwangans.
Hello.
Rar, rar.
And the Aubrey dog is the mascot of Aubrey's house, yes. This is the mascot of Aubrey's house.
This guy.
Find people around here.
Okay. Can the doors open this right here? Someone knocked on the door. It's massive.
There we go. Just wait a second here.
Okay. It's very dark.
All right, we're gonna have the rest. Come on in. All right, right to where my arm is.
Okay.
Facing this way.
Okay.
All right. Tall in the back, not so tall in the front, please. Tall in the back, not so tall in the front, please. All right. All right. All right. I think we are good to go.
Welcome to all of that. Makers of fine wands since 382 BC. I am the wand keeper. And I see that there are many of you who have come to bear witness to a wand fitting. You are almost welcome. I sense a very powerful magic. It's coming from you. Please, step into the light so I may see you more clearly.
Hello.
Hello there. Tell me, child, what's your name?
My name's Aubrey.
Aubrey. Darling, I've been expecting you. Oh, fantastic. Tell me, which is your wand on? When you hold your quill and you write your name, you use your right or your left hand?
Right.
Your right hand. Then please, hold your right arm out, just like this, palm facing the sky. There we are. Now, every Ollivander wand is made with the core of a very powerful magical substance.
Okay.
we use unicorn hair, phoenix tail feather, and the heartstrings of dragons. Interesting. You may lower your arm. No two Ollivander wands are quite the same. Just as you may lower and relax, my dear. No two wands are quite the same, just as no two unicorns, phoenixes, or dragons are quite the same. Or you will never get such good results with another wizard's wand. So shall we begin?
Yes.
Good answer.
The problem is I don't have a wand.
Not yet, but that is my job, my dear.
Oh.
Now, let's start here. The wand of willow, 14 inches. Nice and swishy, with a phoenix tail feather core. There you are. Now, let us try a bit of magic, shall we?
Yes.
Do you see that box? The very top shelf, the vertical
The
one.
top box.
Yes. I would like you to bring it down to... That's fine, just fine. Reparo. No, my darling. This is not your one. But we will find it, I assure you. A wand of holly, yes. 15 1/2 inches. Nice, supple, with a dragon heartstring.
Wait till he
Let
tells
us
you.
try something else. Do you see those flowers in the
Yes,
box?
I see those flowers. Those when I first came in.
I would like you to make them grow larger.
Okay.
Wave your wand over your head and point and say Engorgio.
In Gorzio.
Yes, but it's just fine. Aquamenti!
Yay!
Oh. This is not your wand either. Now, it is clear to those of us who study wand lore that the wand oft chooses the wizard. Though it is not always so clear as why. Now, this wand has been with me for quite some time. Simply waiting for just the right person. Fantastic!
What?
This is a perfect fit for you.
How do you know that?
This is a great job, my dear. You have been chosen by the wand of ash. Wonderful for charm work, transfiguration, protection, the care of magical creatures. And
Yes, I have some.
if I may, let me just see your wand for one moment.
Yes.
Yes. With a unicorn hair claw. Yes. You are destined to be quite the powerful wizard, my dear. Yes. Now let us hope that you use all of that power for good.
I'm definitely going to use it for good. I'm a good person.
I believe you. My assistant will hold on to this for a moment. Please wait right here, my dear. It's enough out of you. The rest of you, thank you so much for joining us here at Ollivander's, and I assure you that your perfect fit is waiting to find you on the other side of these doors. Now, as quick as you can, pick.
Double-edged turn now.
I'm the Hogwarts sorting hat. There's nothing I can see. So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Yet, in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind, or perhaps So, just try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to
Yeah, there's just a bunch of little ravens. Como no conoces los juegos, es moto.
By the way, it's your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna win.
Oh, this is too stressful. Can't play biscuit checkers or tic-tac-toe. What? Puppies are coming in.
Oh wow, there's just so many of them.
Hey, little guys.
So how do I put this delicately, your strays?
Wouldn't it be great if someone could just
It's like clever too.
Not much longer this there is going to continue to be a secret. But before we, wait a minute, what is that noise? Hey, you in the back, no chewing the furniture. See, this is the kind of thing that won't get you adopted. People do not like to have their stuff chewed. Listen and learn, puppies. Look, we got to find you guys a family while you're still puppies. We got a ticket clock, and you're not getting in the queue. Luckily for you puppies, there's an adoption event happening right now at the pet store just a few blocks away. But we gotta hurry. Adoption day is almost over. Plus, I'm being totally honest, I do not have the greatest attention span. This thing goes on for like another 20 minutes. I'm gonna get bored and zone out. Okay, back to the play. This is a map of the city. Believe it or not, I drew it myself. Okay, look, it's a little abstract, but the point is, that's me, that's you, that's the pet store. Now I made it my personal mission to get all.
We do. We sure do. Sunglasses right there. Why are there sunglasses?
No idea.
Arms and legs inside. Once again, all the fingers and motion movement with rinsing arms and legs inside the vehicle.
What you got in your wheel? Anyway, oh, hey, how you doing there? Hey, don't be scared. You're gonna be okay. Well, not all of you. Some of you will be okay, though.
Oh, Kirby. Yeah. I am a little cool like that. Okay.
Come on! Go down the truck. No one is ever dangerous. My bird senses will warn us. Yeah, you can go home now. You've officially seen it all.
This is gonna be great! You're gonna be all clean and fluffy, and you're gonna get adopted.
Remind me why I'm helping these puppies again?
The bunny's coming.
Who adopted us?
Can we take one home?
Same as we got last time.
You're so cute! Please, please, please!
Yeah, please, please, please.
Okay.